God bless, God bless, God bless. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today is Sunday, January 19th, 2020, and I just felt the need to go ahead and create this video really quick for you guys. I'm going to share in this video 5 of my favorite places to go ahead and write. But before I do, I actually did want to go ahead and point out my first book for the year. It's out, Urgent Bible Numbers, Motivational, Inspirational Notebook. This is a pretty cool notebook. It gives you the ability to go ahead and write notes as well as read. You know, I mean, I put everything together. There's a lot of note-taking sections in here. Like I said, it's mostly a notebook slash journal, which provides you a good opportunity to go ahead and hone into your emotions and read the Bible and try and go ahead and write creatively based on what it is that you're reading and how you feel after you read, you know. So it's available on Amazon. You guys can go to Amazon and pick up a copy for yourself. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. It's also available in the Kindle version, but obviously in the Kindle version there is no note-taking section. It's really more about just reading. That's the pros and cons about having a book on Kindle and print. That gives you the option to go ahead and write. Kindle doesn't really give you that much of an option to go ahead and do so. Anyways, so like I said, this video is about 5 of my favorite places to go ahead and write. First place that I go ahead and write is at home. At home, I get the wonderful benefit of being able to just get up, roll out of bed, brush my teeth. I can stay in my PJs, my pajamas, usually in my shorts, and make myself a cup of coffee. And usually I'm home, you know, alone, and I just go ahead and just start writing. Turn on the computer and just start typing, or if not, I just grab a pen and paper and just start the creative writing. Whatever it is that I'm writing, if I'm writing a book, if I'm writing a story, if I'm writing a letter. Nowadays I've been writing letters to my daughter, so you know, that's actually very cool. It allows me to go ahead and tap into my creativity and trying to write a letter where she can comprehend, which is actually pretty cool and pretty beneficial for me, because you know what, if I decide to write a children's book, I think of the age group of my daughter and how she understands vocabulary, and allows me to go ahead and better create a book for her. So and my daughter loves receiving mail, so I just usually write a letter for her, send it in the mail, and you know, when she receives it, she's very excited and very happy. Anyways, my number 2 place to go ahead and write, the library. Believe it or not, I like to visit the library, and each time I go to the library there is like this wonderful feeling and this wonderful atmosphere where in most cases it's very silent, and you know, and if you go to the library like, you know, I do, you know, as often as I do, you get to know people and you get to, you know, familiarize yourself with individuals and stuff like that. You make connections. I had started going to the library back again. I had stopped for a while and got too comfortable at home, which is a disadvantage, because when you get too comfortable at home, you know, you just tend to get lazy and not want to do anything. But getting up and going out to the library has allowed me to go ahead and tap into that spark of inspiration and become creative all over again. And you know what, the librarians over here in Coney Island are very welcoming, and I thank God for them. You know, most of them actually, believe it or not, have one way or another a connection with God. You know, a lot of them have had an encounter with God. One particular librarian, she's pretty cool. Her name is Karen. She comes from a background like mine. She used to be an alcoholic, and she had that encounter with Christ, and it impacted her life to the point where she has rendered and surrendered her life to Jesus, just like I have. So it's pretty cool to work with in an environment with individuals that are like-minded. So I got to give God the glory for that, because of course, you know, I say he put us together for that purpose, and we made that connection, and you know, we chit chat every once in a while. Anyways, another cool thing about the library is that it's usually quiet. It's usually it allows you to go ahead and be creative. When I was at the library back in 2018, when I was like really taking it serious, going to the library just about every single day, in 1 week I wrote my very first book. And at that time I was learning how to go ahead and go about the self-publishing process. I wrote From Shame to Glory, This Is My Story. And at that time I was struggling with alcohol addiction, depression, suicidal thoughts, and a lot of things that were going on in my life that was not working out. And at the same time I was trying to make that transition from all that to living a life that was pleasing to God. And writing the book gave me the ability to go ahead and forget about what I was going through and focus on writing for the glory of God. Now the book is not 100% successful, but it gave me, to me it's successful because it allowed me to learn the book publishing process from beginning to end. So even though the book is not selling, I'm grateful for the experience and what I learned through the process. So I thank God. And if you guys want to go ahead and pick up a copy, you can pick up a copy on Amazon. I'll make sure all the links are in the description below. Like I said, if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so that way you get notified when new videos pop up. That's number 2. Number 3. The third place that I like to write is at the coffee shop. Now, most people are not crazy about writing at the coffee shop. You know, I like going to the coffee shop because I like to make that connection with people. I like to meet new people all the time, you know, learn about what they're learning, maybe possibly make that connection, and maybe along the road, maybe, you know, you never know, I might be able to provide them some services as far as, you know, graphic design services, you know, design a book cover, design a business card, design a website. You know, the coffee shop is actually a very good place to go ahead and make connections, but it is also a good place to go ahead and write. I mean, for me, when I was going to the coffee shop and I would write, I'd just order myself a cup of coffee, pull out my laptop or pull out my notebook and just start writing, and, you know, just let it go away. Wonderful opportunity, but also it has a disadvantage. When you're spending a lot of money on coffee, you have to learn how to go ahead and downsize. Hence, the library is a good place to go ahead and write your story. Just pick up a thermos and fill it up with coffee, and you should be good to go. But like I said, the coffee shop is a good place to go ahead and write, and that fresh smell of coffee it just keeps me awake and keeps me going. Bad side, if you stay in the coffee shop too long, you take that fresh smell of coffee brewing with you because it sticks to your clothes. So if you love coffee that much, by all means. If you don't like coffee that much, don't stay at the library too long. Number 4, the number 4 place that I like to go ahead and write is at the park. I like to go over here at Coney Island Park, at Kaiser Park actually, and take a walk. And usually I take a walk and I'm searching for inspiration. I'm searching high, low, far and close, all these different places for inspiration to help me out in my creative writing or in my graphic design field, you know. But this video is mostly about writing, so let's just stick to that. So once I take a walk around, I'll just sit at the park bench and face the ocean and just take it all in, you know, take in nature as God intended for nature to be, you know, taking all that creativeness that He put in front of us, and I just sit there and enjoy it, and I write, you know, I go ahead and do my thing and just write and write and write and write, and you know, I give God the glory for that because He gives me the ability to go ahead and do that, you know. Even if I'm writing over something so simple as a butterfly, like I'll take my camera with me and take a picture of the butterfly in case, you know, I want to capture the details, and I'll usually just study the butterfly and just write the details of the butterfly and stuff like that. I never know, I might need it along the road, but it allows me to go ahead and be creative in my writing in that peaceful environment. Number 5, and This one is one of my favorites. I have the luxury of doing this. Most people don't have this luxury unless you live around here or you live somewhere near it. The beach. I live 2 blocks away from the beach. I don't go to the beach now because it's winter time. It's cold outside. Literally it's like 20 degrees and stuff like that. That wind is howling. But the beach is one of my favorite places to go ahead and go and write. I usually just, you know, wait till the springtime comes and just head straight to the library. Head straight to the beach and just I'll pick either a boardwalk seat or I'll just climb up on the rocks and sit there, listen to the waves thrashing, take in that fresh ocean breeze, and just hone into that moment. It's a good experience because listening to the ocean breeze allows me to cancel out all the other distractions, all the other noises, and just focus. And that, believe it or not, is my time with God. You know, most of the time that I do go to the beach, I spend my time meditating and praying, and in some cases I actually find myself reading the Bible and just meditating on it, and it provides me that peace. And you know, like I said, it gives me the ability to go ahead and write. Now, those are my favorite 5 places to go ahead and write. There are plenty of places that I do go to. I'm just not going to go through the whole list. If you want to read more and learn more about this, you can go ahead and then go to my blog. The link will be in the description below. All the links to everything that I've mentioned will be included in the description below. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way you get notified when new videos pop up. And if you guys want to go ahead and show your support, you could always pick up a copy of either one of these books on Amazon, or you can go ahead and go to my online shop, artbyrichard.com, where you can go ahead and order yourself a t-shirt designed by yours truly. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day and God bless. And there goes the sun.